Hello, and welcome to Grug Gaming. And welcome back to our Let's Play of Ultima 7, the Black Gate. In our last episode, we wasted a good 10 minutes looking for a key because we didn't look in the right place. So we're back here in the castle, and if I actually open this little drawer here, you'll see that there's a key. And I'm pretty sure this is the key that we're looking for. So let's put that in our bag of keys here with our buddy YOLO. And let's head back to the roof and see if we can open that stupid door, because I think that has all the equipment that we want. And I want to get in that other room because there's a gun in there. I don't know where Spark is. He's off, lost somewhere. Alright, so let's head up here. There he is. Hey buddy, welcome back. Glad to have you. I don't know where you're going. Alright, let's see if this is the key we needed. I'm so excited to find this key. You have no idea how upsetting it was. Alright, let's try this out. Key? Yes! Alright. Woo! Alright, so what do we have in here? Okay, we have... Oh, we're going to need a bunch of inventory space. Alright. So we have a spell book. We'll take that. We have a heater shield. We'll take that for Grug. Apparently Grug is so grossly overweight with equipment he can't even take it. Let's put our round shield here. Can Grug just... There we go. Alright, what else do we have here? We have a bag. Oh, a bag of reagents. Oh yes, give me that. It won't fit. Why will this bag not fit? Oh, here's that magic gem he gave us. This is the scroll that says we own the ship. But this bag won't fit. We do have a random key. That's the key that opened up What's-His-Face's house. So let's go ahead and put that in our bag o' keys here while we're at it. So into the bag of keys. These carrots give to the kid. The bedroll is on our back. I guess what we'll do is we're going to take this whip off of you. Can you carry the bedroll for us? No, too heavy. If I grab... What happened to that whip? Oh, those are sausages. There's too much stuff in these backpacks. Oh, this is a disaster. Alright, what's in this bag? Food and potions. How can we easily make room for this? Oh, you just... Can you carry the bag of keys? Okay, too heavy. Spark! You're making my life difficult. I need this bag of reagents. To do that, where did this green key go to? I don't remember. This is going to be a problem. Let's see. Put that in the bag of keys. So this bag is just empty. Can I give it to you? How come? Oh, you don't have a bag inside your pack. Gosh, I'm dumb. Alright. So that means I can take this bag of reagents. Looks like we've got some blood moss, garlic, mandrake. What is this? Nightshade, spider silk, some black pearl. Alright, the bag of reagents, that goes in the avatar's bag so that he's able to cast spells. Thank you. We don't need a bedroll because we have one. What else do we have here? We've got this two-handed sword. We got another bag with gold. Go ahead and take that gold. Give it to the avatar. Thank you, sir. And we got a box with magic boots. What do these boots do, I wonder? I don't know. Here, take your swamp boots off. Put these on. I don't know what they do, but we're wearing magic boots now. Kitchen items. A barrel. Ah, with food. Here you go, kid. Oh, we can't carry anymore. Here, can you carry it in your stomach? There we go. And we got a bag of wheat. Nothing underneath it. Nothing underneath this bucket. It's now a bucket full of beer, which I have picked up. And I have... Oh no! Turn off the keg! They thought I left the keg on, and it was leaking everywhere without the bucket. That was funny. I don't need this bucket now. Thank you, bucket. You've done your job. Man, okay. Do we take the two-handed sword? Let's take it. Too heavy for Grug? Not going to fit in his backpack? It won't fit. Of course it won't fit. Do I want to take the two-handed sword? That's a tough call. Shield or in regular sword? Let's take the two-handed sword. What the heck? Let's get Grug a two-handed sword. We're going to give him all kinds of powerful weapons later. We can always get another sword somewhere else if we need it. It was not hard to procure this sword. What do you mean it won't fit? Oh, I've got the shield on. Put this heater shield behind. There we go. How's that look? Oh, yeah, we look way better. Look at that sword. It's huge. That is a manly sword. Oh, yeah, we're going to use that sword. Forget shields. This sword is awesome. Oh, it's so big. All right. So, that's that storeroom. I would still love to get in here. I want... This looks like a door. There's a secret door, because inside here we have a curved heater shield, a whole bunch of plate armor. There is a gun. There is 50 ammunition for the gun. I want the gun. Oh, I'm going to be stuck on how to get in this room. I'm just clicking everywhere that looks like it might be... that there might be some kind of special trick. Again, that looks like there's a special trick. Oh, room, we'll be coming back to you at some point. But for now, we'll survive without the gun. I guess. Well, we're equipped. We have tons of food. We have swamp boots if we need them. We have a sword. We have a spell book. What do we do with the spell book now? How does this work? So, if I open my spell book... Ah, here's a bunch of spells. So, we have a bunch of spells here. Okay. So these are the linear spells. These don't cost anything but mana. They don't require any reagents. Then we have the first circle spells. We have Cure Poison and Light. Second circle, the spell Fire Blast. Third, we have Heal. And it looks like you can see how many casts we have available because of how many reagents we have. So it looks like this is how we cast magic. So we'll just remember that's there. Here's the Orb of the Moons. Let's not lose the Orb of the Moons. Man. This inventory thing is just going to be crazy, I tell you what. Alright. Well, I feel like we are well equipped for adventure at this point. So why don't we see if we can't move the plot a little bit farther. Let's go. We have two missions, actually. The first mission we got was from Lord British to head to Vesper and get on a ship, and then head off to the Isle of Fire. But we already have this mission to go talk to Batlin about the Fellowship and try and join the Fellowship. So we can find out more, hopefully, from the inside maybe about the murder. So, we're going to head to the Fellowship Hall, which according to my information if we go this way, past this little house. Oh, this sword is so big. Oh, it's getting dark already? Oh, it's 7:05. Let's get to daytime, actually. Real quick here. If it's... How many hours should we wake me up? I want to get up at 7 a.m. There we go. Time to continue the quest. Thank you. There we go. Make sure we don't leave our bedroll here. There we go. Should be... Yeah, 7 a.m. Alright. Still light out. Ooh, what's this? A plaque? See if thou art the next Lord of Britannia. Well, sure. I can't pull the sword out. I get it. Ooh. I'm not strong enough to ring the bell. And what's this? Now this is the time for the young and the old. Dig into your pockets and give up the gold. Dost thou wish to donate a gold piece? Sure. Oh, it was a little Punch and Judy show. Okay, that... Worth it. Worth it to see. Alright, so we head down this way. It should be... the next intersection, if we take a right... Or a left for Grug, actually. This should be the Fellowship Hall. Yes, there we go. Let's hop in here and see if we can't find Batlin and say hello. Ooh. Actually, while we're here... Yoink! Picked up a blue key. You know, I really don't feel comfortable having picked up that key. We're gonna lose this key. And it's gonna be important to the plot. Let's, oh no. Alright, everybody remember, we got this glowy key here in case we need it again later. Looks like we got a guy standing over there. A sealed box, which I've opened. That was probably a bad move. Okay, who's over here? You see a rotund older gentleman who is at once humble yet dignified. His gentle eyes exude caring for his fellow person. What's your name? My name, good friend, is Batlin. And indeed, it is truly a privilege to meet the Avatar in the flesh. Hey, he knows it's me. What's your job? I was once a druid. Now I am the leader of the originator of the Fellowship. We should give this guy a better voice. Let's go here. Let's go. It is rapidly growing throughout Britannia and keeps me very busy, as thou canst well imagine. Yeah, we'll go with that voice. Tell me about the voice I've heard. Only active or potential Fellowship members are privy to the concept of the voice. I can tell thee more when thou dost take the Fellowship test. Tell me about Elizabeth and Abraham. Ah, my good colleagues Elizabeth and Abraham were just here. They left this morning for Minok on Fellowship business. They deal with the distribution and collection of funds. Ah! Tell me about the Fellowship itself. The Fellowship was formed 20 years ago with the full approval and support of Lord British. It is a society of spiritual seekers who strive to reach the highest levels of human potential and to share this knowledge freely with all people. I'm really worried about that sealed box that I've caused a problem. Tell me about the spiritualness. The Fellowship advances the philosophy of sanguine cognition, a way to apply a positive order of thought to one's life through what is called the triad of inner strength. Tell me about the triad. The triad of inner strength is simply 3 basic values that, when applied in unison, enable one to be more creative, satisfied, and successful in life. What values? The 3 values of the triad of inner strength are to strive for unity, trust thy brother, and worthiness precedes reward. Okay, unity? When we say strive for unity, it is simply our way of expressing how the people of Britannia should all cooperate and work together. A worthwhile sentiment. I am certain thou wouldst concur. Well, I mean, it sounds good. I mean, it fills in with the virtues. I don't have a problem there. How about trust? What the Fellowship means by this is that people are all the same, and the world is, generally speaking, a supportive, nurturing place. The trust we place in each other is like the pinions that hold our society together. Quite true. Wouldst thou not say? I mean, I guess. I mean, I can't object to that either. What about worthiness? Allow me to explain the meaning of worthiness precedes reward. Each one of us seeks something which we desire from life, and we must strive to be worthy of that which we seek. It would be difficult for thee to disagree. I am quite sure. I guess. So what is sanguine cognition? We strive to avoid the mistakes made by mystics and sages since the dawn of time. They apply the standards of the past, such as the virtues, for example, to qualify the present, and thus they do not perceive it correctly. We seek to examine our present lives, each on our own terms, and see the world the way it is. Huh. So do you not care about the virtues? Because I'm kind of invested in them myself. They are perfectly adequate for those who feel they still need them for whatever reason. But no one, not even thyself, thou must admit, Avatar, can fulfill them perfectly. Therefore, they are a philosophy that is ultimately based on failure. We have never claimed that our teachings are a substitute for the virtues. However, ours is a belief that is based upon success, not failure. Huh. Seems kind of mean. But hey, maybe your religion is right. What do I need to do to join you? Ah, but first things first. I recommend that thou takest our examination to determine if thou art truly in need of the Fellowship's teachings. Dost thou want to take the test? Not right now. Perhaps another time then. I want to save our game. We'll save it right here. And we'll call this the test. We probably should have saved before we opened that one box. I'm very concerned. Alright. First things first. Now that we've just saved, I just want to see, is this the key for this box? Yes. It is the key for that box. What's in here? Once the construction is complete, store the black rock in the hold of the crown jewel. Huh. Well, I don't know what they're constructing, but, Remember that, folks, for later on. Probably important. Grug, my dear friend, how wonderful to see thee again, says Batlin. I'm here about the test. Voice, we've already read this, the test. Oh, art thou ready to join the fellowship? Sure, let's try it out. But first things first, I recommend that thou takest our examination to determine if thou art truly in need of the fellowship's teachings. Dost thou want to take the test? Yes, I'll take it. These questions are all hypothetical. Do not let them confuse or upset thee. Question 1. Thou art feeling depressed right now. Is it more likely because A. Thou hast disappointed a friend, or B. A friend has disappointed thee? Most likely because a friend disappointed me. I mean, I'm the avatar. I can tell from thine answer thou art a person who tends to trust people and is often willing to give people another chance, even after ample demonstration that they are not worthy of one. Batlin smiles and nods. Question 2. Thou art at a feast hosted by a very high-ranking local official. Thou dost believe the food he has ordered to be served is little more than swill, and thou dost notice that the other guest certainly thinks so. When thine host asks if thou dost like the food, dost thou tell the truth or lie to him? Why, you have to tell the truth, it's a virtue. Thy response shows thou art a bluntly honest person who mayest occasionally say things that people may not like hearing, but thine intentions are noble ones. Batlin makes a sweeping gesture with his hand. Question 3. Thou hast taken the last room available at an inn. Upon entering it, thou dost find that it is filthy. It is the middle of the night. There is no one to clean it, and there is nowhere else to stay. Dost thou A. clean up the room thyself, at least somewhat, before reposing in it? Or B. Dost thou just go to sleep, letting the room remain as thou hast found it? I mean, let's clean the room a little bit. Let's not get covered in roaches while we're in bed. Thou hast revealed that thou art a person who instinctively believes they are responsible for anything that goes wrong, and that it falls to thee to put the whole world right. Batlin sighs. Question 4. At a festive gathering, thou dost tell a humorous anecdote, and thou dost tell it very well, creating much amusement. Didst thou tell this comedic story because A. thou didst enjoy the response that thou didst receive from thine audience, or B. because thou dost want to please thy friends? I would want to please the others, I guess. Thine answer shows thou art a person who instinctively feels unworthy of having friends. Thou must continuously buy their attentions by amusing them. Batlin frowns slightly. We're not answering these questions right. We better go back to A's instead of B's. Question 5. If thou wert to become a person of leisure, I don't know what's going on with his voice, by the way, one who had amassed a fantastic fortune of wealth, would it most likely be because A. thou hast discovered an infallible method of stealing the money of others, or thou hast discovered an infallible method of illicitly duplicating the coin of the realm? Do we steal the money or duplicate the coin? I'm going to go with duplicate the coin. From question 5, we learn that thou art a person who instinctively believes that they are incapable of achieving success. At best, only presenting the illusion of success. Batlin slowly shakes his head. Question 6. While traveling, thou dost find a man in terrible pain. His arm has been grievously wounded. A healer tending to him tells thee that the man's arm will have to be removed, that he will require thine assistance to do it. The man says he will recover from his injury, and asks thee not to let the healer amputate his arm. Dost thou Heed the words of the healer? Or respect the wishes of the injured man? I mean, you've got to do what's right. The healer is going to do it. Go with the healer. By thine answer, thou art a person who believes in mercy, even when it is not an easy thing, and a person who tries to have the courage of thy convictions. Batlin gives thee a knowing look. Question 7. Thou hast just killed a small dog by throwing a rock at it. Jeez, he beats. Is it more likely that thou hast done this because A. the dog was going to attack thee, or B. the dog was going to attack someone else? Things usually attack me. This question tells us that thou art an overly defensive person. Thou just need to stop assuming that the world around thee exists only to bring thee potential harm. Batlin strokes his chin thoughtfully. Question 8. That's a lot of questions. Thou art in a boat with thy betrothed and thy mother. The boat capsizes. In the choppy waters thou canst only save thyself and one other person. Who dost thou save from drowning? Thy betrothed or thy mother? Oh, that's always the tough one. Always save your mom. In this question, always save your mom. While risking thy life to save the life of thy mother is admirable, I cannot help but wonder if thou mightest have a problem getting along with the opposite gender, as thou would simply let thy betrothed drown. Batlin shrugs. Thou art a person of strong character, Avatar, but one who is troubled by deep personal problems that prevent thee from achieving thy true potential for greatness. In short, thou art precisely the type of person for which the Fellowship was created. I welcome thee to our fold. Know that the path of the Triad is not an easy one, but its rewards are beautiful, bountiful. I will, of course, waive the usual sabbatical of study that is required before one achieves membership. Thou art, after all, the Avatar. However, as one of our tenets prescribes, worthiness precedes reward. Thou must embark on a task or two for the Fellowship before thou can be properly inducted and receive thy medallion. I need thee to deliver this sealed package unopened to Eleanor, the leader of our Fellowship branch in Minok. Eleanor will reward thee upon receiving it. Thou dost have my word. May I trust thee to do it? Sure. Excellent. Here it is. Thou must now be on thy way. All right. Well, we've joined the Fellowship. We opened this up and found out there's something going on there. Oh, I'm sorry for the little bit of a burp there, folks. Let's do this real quick while we're here. Whoop. Just borrowing some funds from the coffers here. We just need a little bit of fundage. That's all. Nothing to worry about, Batlin. Nothing at all. Who is starving? Grug is starving, apparently. Just stop complaining about food for a little bit. Apparently we were starving to death and I didn't even realize it. Huh. Hey, we have leveled up and we have some training points to spend too. Huh. Okay. Well, we have 2 missions as the rain begins to come down. Mission 1, we're supposed to go to Cove. In Mission 2, we're supposed to take this sealed box with us to the lady in Minok. What do you mean it won't fit? It's in the bag. Okay. Well, that's problematic. So, if that's the case, what we'll do... we also need to talk to Nistel. Let's go find Nistel and talk to him real quick about magic failing. before we make our way to Cove. I feel like we're pretty well equipped for the trip to Cove. I don't think we need anything else. Hey, look, a beggar. Pardon me, sir. We're headed to the castle. Now let's see if we can find Nistel. He used to wear a blue cloak. Is this... Don't tell me this is Nistel now. Apparently it is. You see your old friend Nistel, now a decrepit old man in mage's robes. He seems lost in thought, far away. Hey, Nistel? The mage looks confused a moment. My name is Nistel. Yes, that is it! What's your job anymore, Nistel? Well, I used to perform quite a bit of magic, he says apologetically. At least I think I used to do so. There's a man named Lord British, I think. I work for him. Oh no, tell me about magic. Sometimes the magic works, sometimes it does not. He waves his hand and drops his wand. Whoops! He cries as he bends to pick it up. Art thou sure this man is not really the jester? Shut up, Spark. This is a great man, okay? Anyway, as I was saying, what was I saying? Oh yes, magic! I can still sell thee some spells or reagents if thou wouldst like. Oh, okay. Tell me about, how's Lord British doing? Lord who? Dost thou mean that old man who sometimes sits on the throne? Okay. What spells can you sell? Dost thou wish to buy some spells? Yes. In which circle dost thou wish to study? The first. What spells wouldst thou like to buy? The create food spell. We already know light, locate, greater douse. How much is create food? The create food spell will cost 35 gold. Agreeable? Yeah, let's buy that. And let's look at the second circle. He can sell us enchant, mass cure, protection, and telekinesis. We'll pass for now. What reagents does he sell? Yes, I want to buy some reagents. What does he want? He has ginseng, blood moss, sulfur sash, magic root, and black pearl. But no garlic. Garlic and ginseng is kind of like your most important healing items. We'll pass on this right now because I'm not sure what spells we're going to be casting a lot, so we'll hold off on buying a bunch of reagents before leaving, because our gold is not infinite. I mean, we are sitting on... How much gold do we have in the party? The party has 252 gold. I don't want to waste it, because we've already spent a lot of it. Also, I am so concerned. This green key, I don't remember what it goes to. We did, however, use our flashy key here. So I think we can safely put that in here. Oh, I gotta line these keys up. Ooh, at least they look different. Hopefully that continues through the whole game. If I have to go back and look anything up. Let's go ahead and just make sure everyone is fed. Okay, he's fed all the way. Okay, and Spark. Oh, Spark was really hungry. Okay. So, how much food do we have now in Spark? 26 of 28. So that used up a lot of this to get a full feed on. We still have a ton of ham and such down in here. And I kind of want to keep all the food. Oh, it is so hard to not impulsively just want to keep all the food in the bag. Oh, it's going to drive me crazy. Alright. I'm going to have to figure something out for potions here. For equipment as well. So, Cove is our next destination. I'm just looking through to see if there's anything else we want to pick up. There are a couple trainers here. We have some skill points. I wish I could find somebody who would teach us some lock picking or strength, because strength is what dictates how much we can carry. So you can see how our poor Spark. He can't carry very much. We want to up his strength a bit. YOLO and Grug. Yeah, we want to get these strength leveled up quite a bit. I'd like to get Grug 20, 20, 20, so 2, 4, 6. If we could just spend it across the board, if we could find someone to train him. So who was a trainer here in town? 12. On the map, I'm just looking here. He is way out here. There's 2 trainers out here, so we'll head out over to find these trainers. I am so lost. What is this? Something in runic alphabet. If I find myself... There's another statue. That's a very buxom statue from this angle. Let's go talk to these trainers. Here's the fellowship hall. So, okay, the trainers should be right over here. So here we have trainer. Sir, what do you train in? You see a lean young fighter with a rather dashing flair. What's your name? I am Zella. What's your job? I am a trainer. I specialize in hand-to-hand combat. After all, a fighter never knows when he might encounter an adversary and suddenly realize he's unarmed. I call it boxing. Boxing is not only a method of fighting, it is an art. Alright. You do not have what I want. I assume we can train our stats up. How about here? How do we get into this house? Look at those pumpkin patches. I remember recording this in October. Very festive. Alright, in here we have, ooh, an archery person maybe. Hello. You see a dashing slender man, stylishly dressed with a lot of flair. What's your name? Thou dost not remember me? I am Sentry. We have gone adventuring together in the past. Ooh, what's your job? I'm not adventuring, old friends. I am a trainer in Britain. I specialize in combat involving swordsmanship. I'm quite good at that, as thou dost remember. But I would drop everything to join thy group if thou art not too encumbered. Come with us! We can always use some more people. Join us, Sentry bows. I am very pleased to join thy group. Look at that, our party is expanded already. Ooh, alright. Goodbye. Look at that, our party got bigger. So what has Sentry got on him? He's got a sword, which is fine. He has a bow. He has a couple arrows, a buckler, oh, a spiked shield, and what's this? A two-handed sword, some ribs. Those go on the mule, and some gold coins. Okay. Well, folks, we picked up another party member. That was cool. We got Sentry the Fighter with us. So we got 2 archers, 2 fighters. How does this formation work? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, Grug, you should not have clicked on this. You don't know what you're doing. Leave it alone. Alright. Can I move people in my formation? Nope. Well, anyways, look at that. We now have another member. I'm just super excited. That happened out of nowhere. I didn't expect to pick that up. There's another trainer called Denby. Sorry. Are there any other trainers here in town? Let's go talk to the last trainer and just see what he does. He is in 25. Where is that on this map? 22, 21, 19, 20s, 9, 26. Goes to an egg farm. I know this is just great video. Me just listing numbers. Ah! He lives. Alright, if this was where we picked him up, he should be across here. It should be right here. Should be Denby's house. Somewhere in here. Hello, Denby. You see a fighter with intense eyes and a serious disposition. What's your name? I am Denby. What's your job? I am a trainer. I specialize in a form of combat. which relies on one's ability to use intelligence and physical ability to activate minor magical effects. But I am not a mage. I am a fighter. What are magical effects? For example, I simply teach a combination of physical and mental exercises which increase one's intelligence. This, in turn, gives one an advantage if one desires to practice magic. Aha! Thou shouldst be aware, however, that magic is not working in Britannia these days. It is a dying phenomenon. No one understands why. Nevertheless, my training should increase any magic user's primary chances for casting a spell, as well as their fighting skill. Well, let's train. My fee is 75 gold. Does this meet with your approval? Yes. Which of you do we train? Train Grug. You pay 75 gold, and the training session begins. Denby hands you a chart with runes printed on it. Study these runes and memorize them, he says. After you complete this task, you feel that there is a bit of knowledge in your mind that was not there earlier. Now we shall exercise. Practice what I teach thee at least twice a day. Then thou shalt become more agile and limber. You spend a while mimicking the movements which Denby shows you. Finally, Denby teaches you a few magic words to intone for meditation purposes. When the training session is complete, you feel much more energized and ready for anything that might come your way. All right. He puts his palms together and bows. So what did that do to our stats? We up our dexterity and our intelligence. And we lost 3. We thought we had 6 points. Oh, combat and magic. Holy moly, everything but strength. Well, I might actually do some looking up. This guy looks to be having a bad day. I might actually look up how training works before we do that again, because that may have been a bad move. It did, however, help out all the core stats that we do care about. Combat went up, our magic ability went up, we got more mana. I don't feel terrible about it, but I'm afraid to spend more training points until I know more about it. So I'll look into that a bit more. So next episode, we will need to be heading off with our new party members off to Cove. I think it's where we'll go next. We won't go to Fire Island yet. We will go to Cove. So that will be the next place we head to. And if we remember correctly, I'm just getting to the edge of Britain, so we know where we're at. Whoop. Is this it? No. This can't be it. This can't be the edge of Britain. Over here? Over here? Does this leave out somewhere? Yes, okay. Here we go. This leads outside of Britain, across a bridge, and Cove is off that direction. In fact, there's even a little house here that we'll ransack before we go. Has instructions on how to raise chickens, which is important. Has a treasure chest with a gold nugget and a torch. We'll leave the man his torch, and we'll leave the gold nugget. We'll take the torch. Other than that, looks like he's got some chairs for chicken watching. So, folks, when we return, I can't believe we picked up a party member. I'm still blown away. We will look at heading to Cove in the next episode of Gaming with Grug. Until then, I want to say thanks for watching. Please tell your friends. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, we hope to see you soon.